Now look at this question. In the joining figure, in this figure which is given here, ABCD is a parallelogram, right? So here ABCD is a parallelogram, okay? And in this, angle A is 60 degree, right? So this angle is 60 degree. Now if the bisectors of angle A, bisector of angle A is AP here, this is the bisector of angle A, and angle B, that is PB, they meet DC at point P, right? So they are meeting DC at point P. Now you have to prove that angle APB, this angle is 90 degree. You have to prove this. AD is equal to DP. Okay, AD is equal to DP, means this side and this side are equal. PB is equal to PC is equal to BC. Okay, PB this side is equal to PC this side and equal to BC this side, means this is an isosceles triangle. And in third part of the question, you have to prove that DC is equal to twice of AD. Okay, so this you have to prove. Okay, now how to do this question? How you will prove that? Very first, we have to prove APB is 90 degree, right? APB is 90 degree. Okay. So tell me. Any idea? So here it is given that ABCD is a parallelogram.
Yes, ma'am.
Right? Okay. That means what? Angle A is equal to angle C. Opposite angles are equal for parallelogram. And angle B is equal to angle D. Right? Okay. Opposite angles of a parallelogram are equal. Right?
Yes,
and if you can see angle A and angle B. Right? For parallelogram, angle A and angle B, the adjacent angles are supplementary. Right?
Okay.
Okay. Adjacent angles are supplementary for parallelogram. Okay, so in a parallelogram, adjacent angles are supplementary, right? Okay, because these are co-interior angles. Okay.
Okay.
Right, and here you can write opposite angles of parallelogram are equal, right? Okay. So if this is so, angle A plus angle B is 180 degree, and angle A is already given to you, right? Angle A is what? Angle A is 60 degree, right? This is already given. Okay. So angle B will be equal to 180 minus angle A, which is 60 degree. That is 120 degree. Right? Getting that? So this angle will be 120 degree. This angle, right? So angle A is 60 degree, angle B is 120 degree. Getting that? Okay. Now, since angle A and angle C are equal, right? Similarly, angle B and angle D will be equal, right? Okay, angle B and angle D will be 120 degree. Getting it? Right? So now, if you can see here in triangle APB, in triangle APB, right? In triangle APB, PAB, this angle, this is the half of angle A, right? Because AP is the bisector of angle A, right? Okay. So can we write that angle PAB, which is 60 degree, means half of angle A, right? Angle A by 2, that is 60 by 2, okay? 30 degree, because since AP is the bisector of angle A, right? So since bisector AP is the bisector of angle A, the angle PAB will be 30 degree. ये 30 हो जाएगा. Getting that? Okay. Now, similarly, angle PBA will be equal to angle B by 2, because this PB line is bisecting angle B, right? So angle PBA this angle will be 120 by 2, that is 60 degree. Getting it? Right? Okay. So this is 120 by 2, 60 degree. Right? Okay. Why? Because PB is the bisector of angle B. Getting that? Now, in this triangle APB, this triangle APB, we have to find angle APB. This angle we have to find. Two angles we have already found it out. So what will be the third angle of this triangle? We can easily find, right? Therefore, angle APB will be equal to 180 degree minus angle PAB plus angle PBA, right? Because sum of the three angles of a triangle is 180 degree, right? So 180 minus 30 plus 60, right? So therefore you will get 180 minus 90, that is 90 degree. So in this way we have proved that angle APB is 90 degree. Getting that? Okay. So we have proved that angle APB is 90 degree, right? So this was we have to do for the first part. APB is 90 degree. Okay. So ये 30 है, 60 है, तो ये 90 हो जाएगा. Is that clear? Okay. Okay. Are you getting it? Yes, Alicia, is this clear? Rudra, are you getting this?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, I'm getting this
Okay. Now,
concept.
for the second part, what do you have to do in second part? You have to prove that AD is equal to DP. Okay. AD is equal to DP means these two sides are equal, right? And PC is equal to BC means for this triangle, these two lines are equal, these sides are equal, and for this triangle, all three sides are equal. We have to prove this. Okay. Now, in triangle, first consider triangle ADP. Okay, so let me first explain you how we have done this. So in this triangle ADP, right, we are considering this triangle, right? PAD, what is PAD? PAD is 30 degree, क्योंकि ये 30 है और ये बाइसेक्टर था इसका, तो ये भी 30 है, right? Both are 30, 30, right? So this is 30 degree. And what is ADP? What is ADP? ADP, this ADP is actually equal to angle B, right? Angle D and angle B are equal. Is that clear? So this is angle B is 120 degree. So this is also 120 degree. We have already found it out angle B, right? So this also 120 degree. Getting this? So this is 120, this is 30, right? So by triangle sum property, this will also be 30, 180 minus 120 plus 30, which is 150. 180 minus 150 is 30 degree. So ये भी 30 हो गया, right? So since both angles are 30, 30 degree, right? So the sides opposite to equal angles will be equal, right? So इन दोनों के सामने जो side है वो भी equal होंगी. This is the theorem of the triangle, property of the triangle, right? So in this way we have proved that AD is equal to DP. That means this is an isosceles triangle, right? So triangle ADP is an isosceles triangle. Yes, everybody getting this? Now we can write it down. Okay. Now, in triangle ADP, angle PAD is equal to 30 degree and angle ADP is equal to 120 degree, right? This we have already found it out, right? So therefore, angle APD will be equal to 180 minus 30 plus 120, which is 30 degree, right? Therefore, what? Angle PAD is equal to angle APD. APD in this is D. That is both are 30 degree, right? Now you can write down that we know that sides of an isosceles triangle are equal. So this is a isosceles triangle. Okay, so we can say that DP is equal to AD. So we have proved this. Now CPB, angle CPB, this one. This is equal to what? What is angle CPB? Can you tell me? This is 90 degree. Hearing that? This is 90 degree. This is 30 degree. So what will be this angle? Sum of all these three angles, right, at a point and on the one side of the line will always be 180 degree, right? Are you getting that? So this should be 60 degree. 180 minus 90 plus 30. 90 plus 30 is 120. 180 minus 120 is 60 degree. ये 60 हो गया, right? And angle C. Angle C is equal to angle A. Angle A is already given here 60 degree. So angle C will also be 60 degree. ये भी 60 हो गया, ठीक है? ये 60 है, ये 60 है, तो third angle क्या होगा? ये भी 60 होगा. This is also 60 degree, right? So since all the three angles of a triangle are equal, this is an equilateral triangle, and hence the three sides are equal, right? Which we have to prove that PB is equal to PC is equal to BC. Okay, is that clear to everyone? Right, now we can write it down. So write down angle CPB is equal to 180 degree minus 90 degree plus 30 degree, right? Which is equal to 60 degree. This is angle CPB, right? And angle C is equal to angle A is equal to 60 degree, right? Now, by using angle sum property, so just write down this we are talking about in triangle PCB, right? Okay. Now using angle sum property, we can say that angle C plus angle CPB plus angle PBC. This is equal to 180 degree, right? So from here you can find angle PBC is equal to 180 degree minus 60 plus 60. That is 60 degree, right? Okay. Therefore, triangle PCB is an equilateral triangle, right? So since this is an equilateral triangle, we can say that all the three sides will be equal. That is PC is equal to PB is equal to PC is equal to BC. PB is equals to PC is equal to BC. So we have proved that for this triangle, all the three sides are equal. That means this is an equilateral triangle. Is that clear? Now, third part of the question. Now look at here. In the third part, you have to prove that DC is equal to twice of AD, right? Means this DC is equal to twice of AD of this, right? DC is equal to twice of AD. So what do you have to do here? Now, what is DC? DC is DP plus PC, right? DC is DP plus PC, right? And AD is equal to BC. AD is equal to BC. This is a parallelogram. AD is equal to BC. Dono sides equal, right? So can we write this DC is equal to AD plus BC? Are you getting that? Okay, right? BC is equal to AD, so AD plus AD will become twice of AD. Right? So write it down. DC is equal to DP plus PC, right? Now DC is equal to AD plus BC, right? Why? Because AD is equal to BC. Okay. So from this, we can write that AD plus AD, because BC is equal to AD, right? That is twice of AD, right? So we have proved that DC is equal to twice of AD. Okay, this was the third part of the question in which we have to prove that DC is twice of AD. Is it clear? Please don't reply. Now in this question number 2, in a parallelogram ABCD, if angle A is 2x plus 25 degrees, angle B is 3x minus 5 degrees, you have to find the value of x first, and then you have to measure each of the angle of the parallelogram, right? Okay, so two angles are given in terms of x. First, you have to find the value of x, and then you have to find all the angles of a parallelogram. So what you will do? So in the parallelogram, so you can first draw a parallelogram. Suppose this is a parallelogram. A, B, C, and D. Okay. So ABCD is a parallelogram. Now, in this angle A, so this is angle A. Angle A is 2x plus 25 degree. And angle B, means the adjacent angle, is 3x minus 5 degree. Okay. These are the measures of the angle. Are you getting that? Okay. So now you have to find the value of x first. This is 2x plus 25. And this is 3x minus 5 degree. Okay. So since angle A and angle B are what type of angles? These are the adjacent angles which are supplementary. Yes or no? Right? So angle A plus angle B is equal to 180 degree. Why? These are adjacent angles. Adjacent angles are supplementary for a parallelogram. Okay, so their sum is always 180 degree, right? Okay. Now, so just add them. The expression which is given, angle A is 2x plus 25 and angle B is 3x minus 5. So add them and equate it to 180 degree. Solve it. 2x plus 3x will become 5x. 25 minus 5 is plus 20, right? And this is equal to 180 degree. So 5x is equal to 160 degree. X is equal to 160 by 5. That is, value of x is 32. So what is the value of x coming? This is the first part of the question. X is 32, right? Now we can find the value of all the angles, measurement of all the angles, right? So angle A is your 2x plus 25. 2x plus 25 means 2 into 32 plus 25, right? Getting it? Okay. So this will be equal to 64 plus 25, right? That is 89 degrees. So angle A is 89 degree. Getting it? Now angle B expression is 3x minus 5. So 3 into 32, x value is 32 minus 5, right? Okay. So this is 96 minus 5, that is 91 degree, right? So now since this is a parallelogram, angle A and angle C will be equal. Angle B and angle D will be equal because opposite angles for a parallelogram are equal, right? So Now since angle A is equal to angle C, right, will be equal to 89 degrees, opposite angles of a parallelogram, and similarly angle B is equal to angle D is equal to 91 degree. Reason, opposite angles of a parallelogram. So in this way we have calculated all the angles of the parallelogram. Okay, so angle A and angle C is 89 degree, and angle C and angle D, angle B and angle D will be 91 degrees. Is that clear to everyone? So in this question number 3, there is a parallelogram, right? Suppose we can draw a parallelogram here. Okay, this is a parallelogram ABCD. And here, the adjacent angle, one angle and its adjacent angle is 4/5. Means one angle is 4/5 of its adjacent angle. Getting it? Right? So you can take any angle. Suppose this angle is X, right? We have taken it as X. Angle A is X, right? Let angle A is X, right? So what will be its adjacent angle B? B is the adjacent angle. Then what will be the B? B will be 4/5 of this X, right? It is given here, right? That an angle of a parallelogram is 4/5 of its adjacent angle, right? So angle B, which is adjacent angle of X, will become 4/5 of X. Getting it? Right? So angle A is X, angle B will be 4/5 X. Right? Okay, for a parallelogram. Right? And this is already given that this is a parallelogram. Right? So for a parallelogram, angle A should be equal to angle C. Opposite angles are equal, right? That means angle C will also be X. And similarly, angle B will be equal to angle D. Right? This angle. Opposite angles are equal for a parallelogram. So this will also be 4/5x. Right? And we know that sum of all the angles of a parallelogram is what? Can you tell me? What is the sum of all the angles of a parallelogram? Tell me. What is the sum of all the angles of a parallelogram? What is the sum? It is 360 degree, right? So if you add all the angles of a parallelogram, it always equal to 360 degree, right? So if we add all the angles, means angle A plus angle B plus angle C plus angle D. This is equal to 360 degree, right? That means angle A is X plus angle B 4/5x, angle C again X, angle D 4/5x. This will be equal to 360 degree. Getting that? So this will be equal to X and X will become, this X and this X will become 2X, right? 4/5 plus 4/5 will become 8/5. 8/5x is equal to 360 degree. Now solving further, you can take x as common. 2 plus 8/5, 360 degree. Okay. So x is equal to 5. This will become 10 plus 8, 360 degree. Right? 18 upon 5, 360 degree. Right? So x will be equal to 360 degree into 5 upon 18. Right? Are you getting that? So this can be cut 20 times. Right? 20 into 5 is 100. So what is the value of x? That is 100. Right? So we have got the value of x. Now we can easily find all the angles. Angle A and angle C are equal, which is equal to x, and this is 100 degree, right? Angle B is equal to angle D, which is equal to 4/5x. So it will become 4/5 into 100, right? 20, that is 80 degree. So angle A and C are 100 degrees, and angle B and D are 80 degrees. Is it clear? So in this way, we have got the angles of all the angles of a parallelogram. Is that clear to everyone? Please write down.